Hi everyone, hope you're okay. My name's Rob, I am the quirky van man. I like vans of all shapes and sizes, mainly old ones and mainly ones with round headlights because they have character. Don't they? They've got a bit of life to them. So this one I purchased a couple of weeks ago from a guy down south. Purchased it blind and it got delivered about a week later. So I haven't really done much to it yet. It is as purchased, not been cleaned, very scruffy inside. But I want to give you a quick tour to see what you think. Let's go. So this is a Peugeot J9. It's a 1990. It's all the way from France, around the Bordeaux region. It came into the UK fresh off the boat. It's still on the French plates, just waiting for the English registration documents to arrive. So it used to be a French postal van, this, delivering mail. It's got slidey doors. How cool, how very retro. It's got a tatty seat, but it's all good really. I quite like this one. I've been driving it around a little bit. It's good. So if you can see inside, it's got, let's have a look, let's have a jump in. Oh. It's got this very phallic gear shifter, very vague. That's neutral, that's first, that's reverse, very close together. It's actually 5-speed. It's got the old-fashioned handbrake, which many of us don't realise what an old-fashioned handbrake looks like anymore because we don't have them, all electronic nowadays. We've got a little sticker on the window, so that tells you how to work the gear shifter. It's very similar to a 2CV, slightly different gear pattern, but same sort of vibes. Here we go. Here's the no mod cons, no power steering, no assisted brakes. No, what else haven't we got? We haven't got air conditioning, obviously. We've got a door for that. We've got a heater. The radio doesn't work. There's no speakers. We've got a glove box which has been fixed with a piano hinge, which is very, very classy. Lots of paperwork, so it has got a good service history. It has actually got an MOT which has been done on the VIN plate while we wait for the UK registration documents. Engine is in here, so it's all quite easy to get to. Its only problem is this last owner has fitted this seat, which is a double seat, which he's found off eBay to match the driver's seat pattern. But we have got the old original one passenger seat to put back in, so therefore we'll have a bit more room to get the engine cover off and to walk through into the back. But yeah, it's all pretty good. It's 212,000 kilometres, which I think is about 130,000 miles. I might be wrong, but I think that's about right. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's all a bit tatty, obviously, just a bit worn. It's not been loved that much as yet, has it? It's been a French postal van. This isn't a problem, we can fix that, no worries there. Just needs a good scrub. Doors are pretty cool, I like these doors. So these slide like so, and look at that, it looks pretty cool, to be honest, doesn't it? There's no back doors in it on the side panel or the other side, it's just at the back. Front wheels are inset, so you're sat above the front wheels. Feels a bit weird when you're driving it. Very much like a Volkswagen T3, T25 feel. But yeah, it's pretty good. It will do 60 miles an hour. It's a 2.5 diesel. I think it's got about 65 horsepower. Again, sliding doors on the side. The bodywork's not too bad. It's got a slight dent on here, a slight scrape. You can just see down it, you can't really tell. Pretty tidy. Only bad bits are at the back. We've got a bit of rust coming there, a little love heart there of rust, and then on the back as well is on the other side. It's very, very similar. So this is the worst bit. This is a bit crusty, so that just needs a bit of plating. But if we look underneath, it's all pretty tidy down here. It's pretty good. So I'm used to dealing with old vans, and this is very, very clean. Just needs a bit of underseal really, just to protect it a bit longer. Tyres are all good, wheels are good. So the plan with this, we'll have a nice big hatch in this side, and make it into the coffee van, food truck. We're not sure yet. See what the old owner's done? E.T. Funny. In the back, it's been a makeshift camper van. The lovely hand-painted rocket. Interesting. I don't think I'd really want to sleep in here. It's a bit pervy at the moment. It's okay, but you know, it is what it is. So this is all going to get ripped out. This is how I purchased it. A bit grubby at the moment. But if we step in, headroom's not too bad. I'll spin the camera around. See, I can just about stand up, but probably raise the roof a little bit just to make it a bit easier. So the plan will be to put the hatch in. We'll have a bit of no hatch here, and then a hatch which I think is 1.9 meters in length. So that will give us a nice customer facing serving hatch. It's pretty big, that. I think in the back it's about 3 meters long, 2.9 I think it is. And obviously got the cab in the front, which makes it a 4.7 overall size. It's pretty good sizes, and the main thing is it's pretty wide as well. So these are about 600 mil each side, these sort of makeshift beds, and you've still got plenty of room here in between. I think it's about another 600 at least in between, so there's loads of space inside to work. So there's a little step down just here, so it's nearly, I think it's 1.8 meters in height at present, 1.884, something like that. So not quite tall enough for me. It's not too bad, like I say, my head just rubs on the roof, nothing too bad. But I probably would raise a section of the roof down the middle so I could stand upright. But yeah, in here we could get at least 3, maybe 4 staff in there. Those of you who don't know, I do coffee for a living out of quirky little vans. So this possibly might become one of the coffee vans we use for big events, or it might be sold as a food truck for somebody else to use. Because I do convert them as well. Look at that puppy. So once it's all been resprayed, people are telling me to keep it the same colour because it's quite quirky. So what we'll probably do is give it a fresh coat of paint, get all the scrapes gone. There's a little scrape there as well. There's a bit of rust on the top corners just up here. Again, nothing bad, just a bit of plating. So yeah, give it a respray, nice fresh coat of yellow paint, maybe a cream roof with cream wheels. That's to be decided. Maybe change the colour of the grille, don't know. Bumper colour would change as well, obviously, to keep it in keeping. But yeah, overall pretty pleased. Quite like this one. It's a bit smoky on startup, so that's probably something I need to look at. It's probably going to be diesel injectors, I'm guessing. If you know, please let me know. If you have any experience with these vans, let me know. It goes okay, it runs okay, it's just a little bit smoky. The exhaust is just here when it starts up, like an old bus from the 1980s. I remember going to the bus station in Nottingham in the 1980s, and it used to stink, and I used to love it. And it reminds me of that, with all the buses sitting there with the engine idling, same sort of vibe. Yeah, I'm going to park it next to another van so you can see roughly how big it is compared to a modern van. Bear with. So just to give you a comparison, this is next to a modern day Peugeot Boxer van. I think that's the medium wheelbase. Just so you get an idea of how small this one is. And one of the best bits about it is you can drive with the door wide open, or it's got this amazing safety device, which is this little clip here. Look, it's amazing, it's so high tech. That clips onto here like a gate. Look at that, and then you can drive with your door open a crack and still use the mirror. Amazing. Here we go. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Oh, she's quick. Goodbye.